Hi guys, welcome to day one of the challenge. I'm so excited that you're here. Before we jump into what exactly day one means, I'd like to talk to you a little bit more about the why behind why I started the challenge. And I believe it's because it's the beginnings of the ability to transform not only your thoughts but also your perceptions around health. Not that long ago, I found myself in an interesting position in my business and in my life. And I want to share that with you right now. I was hustling. I was doing all the things. I had people telling me, Wendy, you're everywhere. You're rocking out your business, girl. Awesome. And the funny thing was that even though I was out there and I was everywhere and I was doing all the things, I was completely consumed by comparison and competition. So I took a step back and reevaluated everything that I was doing in my business, because I was to the point where I just thought if I could reach that next goal, then I'd be happy. Or if I just had this one thing happen in my life, right? Then I'd be happy. And I realized that no matter how hard I worked and no matter how many people thought I was doing so amazing in my business, I was completely unfulfilled. And I felt like my business didn't have any meaning or any purpose. I was at a point where I was seeing any client that called me, and I was taking all these products from companies wanting me to show it on Instagram. And I kind of lost what I was here for. And fast forward to today. I am truly, truly excited to wake up in the morning and to do the things that I'm doing right now, because I've been planning some really exciting things for 2019, and I've been pruning some things out of my life, out of my business that I've needed to for a long time. I've taken my place away from that of competition and comparison, and instead taken it to a place of connection. And in doing that, I've reevaluated who exactly it is that I want to work with and who exactly it is that I'm trying to connect with. And I realized that my clients struggle with the exact same thing that I do, only in a different way. I mean, when it comes to their health and they come to see me, maybe they're totally fixated on the size of their jeans, or why aren't they losing the weight that they want to lose? And if they could just lose this, or if they could just get to that, then they'd be happy and they'd be fulfilled, right? Well, here's what I learned this year. Did I quit my business? Absolutely not. Give up? No. No. But I did do a lot of examining and planning how I got to where I was and where exactly I wanted to go. And I also thought, well, why don't we do this with our health? Why are we not, and more importantly, why isn't it working? So I had to find ways to manage my stress, was number one. And with most of my clients, that is exactly them. I mean, the number one complaint that I hear from people that come and talk to me are, I lack energy. I have way too much stress in my life. I'm anxious. I don't know how to deal with the anxiety, and I have no time. So, what I hope you get from this challenge is, number one, that you make it through Christmas with a lot less stress. And number two, I hope that this challenge gives you a new mindset and framework around health, maybe differently than when you started. And I hope it leaves you feeling a little less guilty and frustrated and a little more excited going into 2019. Now, on for the topic of the day. Day one is all about embracing sugar. The uncommon health tip that you didn't think you'd hear from me is going to be embrace sugar. I want you to go out and not feel guilty if you're craving some of your grandmother's fudge or your neighbor brings you Christmas cookies. Because here's one thing. When we replace sugar with things that we think are better for us, this goes for any craving. If you replace it with, oh, have my plate veggies, oh, I'm going to drink diet soda all day, or I'm going to go for the low fat, no fat, the bar, this, because that's what I should have. What usually happens, and studies have shown that people that don't just eat what they crave actually eat more. Because you're never fulfilling that thing that you wanted so bad, that thing. And it's the same way with, let me relay this back to you, with me doing all the things but not being fulfilled. You've got to fulfill what your body wants and needs. And if your body is craving grandma's fudge, let yourself have a bite of it. 2 bites of it, like squares, you know what I'm saying, not actual bites, like pieces. And enjoy it. And I guarantee you, because of its richness and its fullness and its fattiness and its satisfying, that you're not going to crave all the things, because you're going to fulfill what your body actually wanted. So ultimately, in the end, you're going to eat less. So that is my challenge to you today, is that whatever you come across, whatever party you're at, that you embrace whatever you're craving and enjoy it. And I'll see you back tomorrow for day 2 of the Uncommon Health Challenge. Bye, guys.